Hello, happy week 2 of vlogmas. So for this week's video, I think I'm going to kind of show you more of like what I do around the house and kind of some of the things that I work on for myself. So I've said it before, but I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I also have been working on a couple of things on the side that are unrelated to YouTube and like content creation. So I started a cottage bakery, which I launched in November. I did it around the holidays on purpose so that I could kind of see what kind of orders people would make for the holidays, and it's been doing pretty good. It's just people here in town that have been ordering from me because I just have the greatest support system here in the town that we live in. So I have to do some orders this week, so I think I'll kind of show you how I take care of my sourdough and kind of me baking. I make all of our like bread based items pretty much from scratch, except for like tortillas. I really can't do tortillas very well. Anyway, so I've kind of turned that into a little side business, if you will. We also homeschool. I've mentioned that. We're done with homeschool right now. We're going to start again in January, but I have some things that I do need to work on to prep for that. We got a couple of winter and Christmas books, just that they had at the library. I got this one. It says 5-minute Christmas stories. We've read 2 of them. I'm going to try and get through them pretty quickly so I can return it and someone else can like, you know, check it out. Then I got this one, which I think I'll keep into January. This is Winter Tales. I thought this would just be like good to do read alouds while we're taking kind of a break from school. Just to like do that along with some crafts here during the holidays. So that's just kind of where I'm at today. I'm just gonna be doing prep for the week, and then I'll kind of pick up, I think, in a day or two when I start to do the sourdough. Hello, it is Tuesday. I did not have a whole lot to film yesterday, but I have quite a bit to do today that I wanted to share for this week's video. This week's vlog, rather. So I mentioned at the beginning of the week that I have a couple of orders I need to do this week for my sourdough baking business. So I'm gonna get started on that today. So I have 3 orders for tomorrow for the same person, sandwich loaf, pretty basic. So I'm going to feed the sourdough today for that. I need a cup, I think, of starter. It's 1/3 of a cup about for 1 loaf. So I'm gonna make 3. So I'm gonna make sure I feed the sourdough quite a bit today so I have enough. I'm gonna feed both. I have 1 sourdough container for like orders, and then I have 1 for ourselves, like for the house. So I'm gonna feed both of them just to like cover my bases, make sure I have enough starter. Then I need to prepare for later in the week. So I have to do some cinnamon rolls on Friday morning, so I have to feed the sourdough Thursday for that. Then I need to make a sandwich loaf for ourselves at some point. I don't know when I'm gonna do it. And then I wanna make some cinnamon raisin bread also for our friends, like for Christmas gifts. And then I have to do cinnamon rolls for our cookie bake on Saturday. So the cinnamon raisin bread would be for Saturday, like to give to our friends, and then the cinnamon rolls for Saturday are for us to eat, like us and all the kids. So I have quite a bit of baking I need to do this week, so that's really what I'm going to focus on. I do other stuff as well, like for additional work. So I have a contract job that I do that I just kind of work on. You've seen that like in the mornings with the kids or like during nap time. My almost 2-year-old is throwing the laundry all over the living room right now. That's just the reality though. Sometimes I kind of just have to let them do it in order to get stuff done and then clean up later. Anyways, so I have baking to do this week. I'm also making tortillas this morning. They're resting right over here because we're going to have tacos Friday and I'm not gonna have time to make the tortillas. And I don't usually make the tortillas. I usually buy them. I don't have time to go to the next town over to the health food store to get the ones that I like. Hi. So I'm gonna try making them, even though I'm terrible at making tortillas, and I'm gonna try and freeze them. I think it'll work. We'll see how they turn out. We also have a Costco order coming today because I was gonna like take the kids because I like to get out of the house and bring them to Costco sometimes. But again, I just don't have time to do it, so it's just gonna be delivered. So I'm gonna just kind of show you like how I feed the sourdough, and then I'll show you making the bread maybe today, tomorrow, and just kind of like how it all works. We'll see how it comes together. Hello, it is the next day. I am just starting to bake the loaves. I did not get to film a lot last night. I had intended to film like me making the dough, but my husband ended up having to run on a call. He's a volunteer firefighter, so like we had planned on him being home because he wasn't scheduled to work, but obviously if a call comes in, he's got to go. I made 3 loaves. I decided not to do 4 because the riveting is warped on the bottom, and so it can only handle one like recipe, like one portion basically. So I just did the 3, which is the 3 she ordered. It's just about done. I'm gonna bake the 2 additional ones at the same time, and then I'm going to make our loaf tomorrow morning. Then Friday I'm gonna make the cinnamon rolls for the order and the cinnamon raisin bread for Saturday, and then I'm gonna make more cinnamon rolls for Saturday. Do you need help getting down? So that's where I'm at. I am just gonna like bake the rest of the week. So this might be the end of this video because I don't really have anything else planned the next couple days. It's pretty cold, so we're not going anywhere or doing anything. So I'll definitely show you the loaves once they are out of the oven and packaged and ready to go for my order.